be next to you.
Wow!
What's wrong with it? It's too strong.
This stuff's sour.
What?
I think so, yeah.
Damn. So you're like, I'll never do it again?
Can't say that because I've done it before.
Yeah, it's true.
Come on, YouTube family, we are here.
Oh, Lord. You don't like the whole time I was cursing.
We just went live. We
Can't
just
do that
went
to
live.
me.
There we go. We are back at it again. From
Oh,
love
Lord, you
from the
caught me off guard.
States. From love from the States. Where are you
What if I would have
at?
farted and he wasn't live?
Located. Where are you located at? Let me see. From States with Love. Mike Jones. Oh. Welcome, YouTube family. Welcome. We're back on live part 2. Any requests today? What is the conversation? What's the topic? Talk to me. Talk to me nicely.
Or don't talk to me, duh. Funny. Don't talk to me, duh. Oh, that was funny. That's true,
What are
though.
we drinking? We're drinking some Dunkin'. Who likes Dunkin'? Who likes Starbucks? Who likes Monsters? Rockstars? Matcha teas. Any matcha tea likers? Chai teas? We drink chai teas around here too. Herbal teas. You guys want me to tell you about my knowledge on herbal teas? Oh, thank you. Thank you for the emojis. All love. Hope you guys are outside getting some vitamin D. I know it's gloomy outside, but it's okay. It's still nice to be outside. I missed you guys. Had a request to come on here, so I am here in the flesh. No covering, no fakeness, no blue screen, green screen. Out here in nature right now. With the laundry in the back. Because we just got out of the laundry. Yeah. Swaying on some topics, man. I could talk about whatever. You guys want to hear about that? I mean, I got plenty of things to talk about. I hope you guys are eating your fruits and veggies. It's springtime. Make sure you start your garden. Yeah, start the garden, man. Yeah, man. Whatever. Ask whatever. Ask away. You know, it's all love around here, man. We have nothing but love around here, man. So if you got a question, Ask it, man. If you want to talk about something, ask it. You got something on your mind and your heart? Speak about it, man. Speak about it. Oh, there we go. Hey, man. We're waiting on you. See, I told you we were going to go live today. Told you, if you ever need us to go live, it goes out to everyone. If you ever need us to go live, just, say something in the comments. Just say, hey, man, we miss you, or we want you to go live, or let's talk about anything. I'll go live for you. Promise. Promise. Now, I know we all live in different time zones, so it's very hard to sit there and tell you what time, because I'm in Central Time, and I'm in the United States, so it's a little different than, some parts of the world, but nonetheless, I will make my time to jump on, and I would jump on and stay on until the individual that requested my appearance joins the live. It's okay, man. It's okay. It's still a beautiful day, man. You know what I mean? Just keep that in mind. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day, bro. And maybe maybe that woman was not the one for you, bro. That's okay. That's okay, man. Take it as an experience. That's all you can do, man. Just take it as an experience, bro. We've all been through our fair share of breakups. We've all been through our fair share. Trust me. So don't worry about that. Think about what you're going to do for yourself today, right? Think about what you have in mind for tomorrow, and just go on with your day, bro. I know it's a lot harder. It's a lot easier said than done. I've been there. But nothing is impossible, you guys. Nothing is impossible. For everyone that joined, who has not subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, leave a comment in the section below, or leave a comment here on the video. We'll talk to you as well. Make sure you get your Dunkin' or your matcha teas. Make sure you get your matcha tea, bro. If you don't like matcha tea, bro, if you're not like that type of green tea drinker per se, get you a nice cup of tea, bro. That's what it is. Get you a nice cup of tea, bro. A nice cup of tea, bro. Get you some fruit, bro. Go get some fruit, some tea. Sit outside. I'm sure it's beautiful where you're at. All love, Thank you for that. We appreciate it. Have a great, strong day as well. We appreciate you. Welcome to the YouTube family. That's what it is, man. YouTube family here. We're all one. We're all together, and we love you. We love everyone. Even for those that just come and go, we have nothing but love for you too. And for those that are going through certain things in life, we are reaching out to you and hope that you have a fast recovery, healing, strong mentality, to endure the healing stage, and positivity, when you come out of that stage, Sorry, we have this one friend. She's trying to talk to me about cleaning chicken coops. She wants me to come by and clean some chicken coops. You guys, no, don't.
It's cold to clean the chicken coop. It is cold. Yeah. But I don't know. We'll think about it. Maybe.
Probably not.
Baby, you can lie a little bit.
Probably not.
I'm sorry. I can't believe you admitted that on live.
right
Oh
in
Lord,
my
I gotta
ear.
walk out the video.
Right in my ear.
Why would he admit that? Dude, you probably don't watch this.
Don't feel low, bro. Don't feel low. Here, man. We got something right here, man. Right here. Here you go. This is where we start, bro. You know, leave the answers in the comment section below. Don't feel low. High frequencies, high vibrations. If you haven't got it yet, have someone yell in your ear so you can forget about everything else. You know what I mean? That's what you can do, bro. You know, don't feel low, though. And we're always here, man. Anytime, man. Anytime. Told you we're going to make our way out there, man. We're going to see parts of the world. And when I come into your neighborhood, I want nothing but love and support. You know, nothing but love and support. And I'm glad we can make your day a lot better. And yes, no, you know, you have a friend that's okay, nice. Oh, okay. I gotta say, best pizza toppings. Man, you can't go bad with cheese and jalapeno peppers, man. You can't go bad with that. Cheese and jalapeno peppers all day. My wife
cheese and pineapples, but I like my pizza like extra cooked and brown.
Well done.
Brown. If it ain't well done, I don't even like it. I don't even want to eat it. I don't know. It's weird.
Well done. She likes it well done.
It's not well done.
Cheese has to
Give
be
that
brown.
shit to somebody else.
You know,
Give
not
that
overcooked
thing.
though. Not overcooked. No black cheese. No black cheese.
Just well done.
It's well done.
I like everything well done, even the hot dogs. I know they're gonna be weird.
So you were just talking about the pineapples on the pizza.
Yes, sir. That's fire.
Yes, she likes pineapple on the pizza. Yes, we like the. Now you know what? Every to each their own. You know, my wife she likes it well. I like it. Just like not extra well done, but the crust, man. I like it soft. I gotta be honest. I like it soft, man. I'll tell you guys a little trick. Okay, this is a tip. You ever buy store-bought pizza or you make your own pizza? Make sure you add a little bit of butter to the bottom, right? And it'll make your bread soft. That's if you guys want it like that. If you like the crust, crunchy, then don't add the butter because it's gonna make the dough soft for you. But yeah, check it out. Cabbage, lettuce, tomato, onion, garlic sauce, fire. Oh, gonna have to try that, man. Gonna have to try that now. A lot of times, you guys, I make my own pizza. It's real easy to do. It's not that bad. And my wife, she's very sensitive to gluten. So I have to make those gluten pizzas for her when I do make it. And that one is definitely gonna be, gonna have to try it. The kebab, the lettuce, tomato, onion with the garlic sauce. Yeah, gonna have to try that out. I think I said cabbage at first. Don't pay no mind to that. That was a mistake. Yeah. Definitely. But as I was telling people, the jalapeno with the cheese, basic. To me, it's super elegant. I know I said elegant, like it's fancy. It's just real nice, man. The heat with the cheese all day, man. All day. I'm a spicy guy, but not. I try to do habaneros. Can't do it, man. I think jalapenos. I think the hottest I could do is probably like certain chilies, but that's it. I don't think I can go too high on the heat. What is it? Scoville units? I think it's called Scoville units. All right, let's see if they'll let me do another one. That was very exciting. I like that. So I guess you can't. Oh yeah, you can. Okay, let's see. I don't know how to do that again. That was just randomly produced. So, yeah. Hmm. That one's a good one too. The what is it? Margarita. Yeah, Margarita. Always for a while. Excuse me. I always thought it was like margarita. I don't know why, man. I don't know why. That's what I do for looking at things and not fully reading it. Just looking at, oh yeah, margarita pizza. No, I think it's like margarita. Margarita. Yeah, that one's pretty good. For those that just joined in, we're talking about toppings on the pizza. What's your favorite toppings on the pizza? You know, give us some ideas. We'll try it out. You know, I was just telling everyone how I like to make my own homemade pizza. If you haven't made your own homemade pizza yet, give it a try. Give it a try. The dough is very, very tricky. Meaning, like, I'm not gonna lie. It took me a couple recipes to look at it to find one that works for me. Because I used to mess that dough up. And I used to get so upset. I mean, I balled it all up and throw it in the trash. Used to get super, super, super mad about it. But now I found this recipe that's really good. No, she's right next to him.
Who asked? Oh, I'm right here.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm quiet today.
Quiet today, drinking the Dunkin' Rockstar Energy Blast Sparked with the strawberry syrup poured in it. Man, teach you guys how to make some strawberry syrup too, man.
Oh,
Phenomenal.
yeah,
Phenomenal. You guys like, you know, your, gosh, what is it? Your refreshers, stuff like that. I'll tell you, I'm gonna put you on right now. Grab whatever fruit. You know, you could do fresh, preferably frozen, because it's you know, not as expensive too. You know, you get some frozen fruit, it's not as expensive as using fresh. You know, fresh ones I eat, frozen ones I use for certain things. Like I got some frozen blueberries downstairs. I'm about to make a cake with it. It's gonna be phenomenal, phenomenal. You know, those that are interested, let me know. I'll give you the recipe.
I'll record the live.
Yeah, she'll record. Make sure you guys stay tuned to the videos too, man. Besides the live, we do the live just to try to have longer videos and that interaction with people. But no, man, check out the videos. You know, my wife's super creative. You know, she loves designing things. She's a stylist. She's an artist. You know, in nature. You know, besides this, you know, I like to, me personally, I like to do a lot of things. You know, I like to work on new recipes. I like to write music. I haven't put no songs out there yet. But I worked on a couple of them. I am going to drop them just so you guys can check them out. Just because I just like doing things. Just because I like doing it. I don't do it, you know, to, you know, I don't know, it's a stunt or anything. I like doing what I like to do, man. And I like writing music just in case it reaches out to you guys. I'm more of like a person that likes to, you know, like a poet, man. Not like a hard drill rapper who sits here and talks about, you know, this, that, and the third. That's a bunch of negative stuff. No, I'm a very conscious rapper. And I like to just bring awareness, man. Just like these conversations, I like to bring awareness. You know, that's what I like to do. Outside of that, if we have a talk, I like to talk and to bring awareness, man. You know, I'm really here to try to help and to heal. You know, I know we all have our moments. I'm no saint. I'm no saint. But I do like to, you know, have those good vibrations, those good frequencies to try to help everyone. And yeah, man, have a great time together. You know, you gotta like Lord that only because they're gonna.
Like uploading something.
No, sorry, no. YouTube is very sensitive.
Yeah,
it's very sensitive. they like to, take your videos down for anything, and when you play songs in the background, they'll take them down. I think in the States, though, I don't think they take them down in different parts of the world.
Ooh, it's getting cold.
So,
Alrighty.
Oh, back to the syrup, man. Back to the syrup. Check it out. What are we doing here? There we go. We'll start that one too. Check it out, man. Alright. Get some frozen fruit. Get some cane sugar. Whatever sugar you like to use. Let that cook down. And, you gotta add some water, of course, right? Let that cook down. And, you got your syrup, man. You got your syrup. I'll show you guys a video on that too. I'll show you a video on that. Because I believe you do add water to it. I'm pretty sure you do. Pretty sure you do. Because you can't just do... Because if you do sugar with just the fruit, then it's kind of like... Yeah, you need to dilute it some. So I'm pretty sure you have to have the water in it as well. And I'll give you the exact measurements when I make the video for it. Because I've done it before. But it was a minute ago. And I did it because I wanted to experience it. So when I did it, I just wanted to experience it. I just wanted to give it a try. And it was pretty good, man. It's pretty good. The strawberry syrup was phenomenal. It was phenomenal. And yeah, I had a great time. I had a great time doing it. Yeah. And I wish, let me see. I got my watch right here, but I'm afraid of asking it because sometimes I think she'll cut out like the sound of the video. But let me see. Let me see. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. When making strawberry syrup at the house, I know it's frozen fruit, sugar, and water, right?
Here's an answer from ILoveLife2834.
Yeah, it says to make strawberry syrup, combine water and sugar in a saucepan, with the fruit in it. So yeah, you're gonna do water too. So gonna do it, gonna give it a try, man. I know we like to have our, different syrups and everything. But I'm gonna give it a try. I'll tell you guys this too, man. If you're in a place to where they have purple potatoes and man, every day's a good day, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you this, brother. You're doing a good deed just coming on here and talking with me, bro. That's a good deed. You know what I mean? Because I could use the polite conversation. So every day you do a good deed, bro. Bro, never think that you don't, Even waking up and let's say, you're saying hi to your family, right? Or your brothers or sisters or your mom, telling someone that you love them. Those are good deeds, brother. Those are good deeds, trust me. There's times where people don't even say hi to their immediate family or say hi to anybody. You know what I mean? Especially in this day and age. So every day you do a good deed. I believe in that, man. And don't count yourself out, man. It's serious. And we all have traumas, man. We all do. And I understand that yours is just fresh, man. But I promise you, you will get past it, man. I promise you, you will. Sometimes, man, we do so many good deeds, we don't even keep count of it, bro. You know what I mean? I'm a genuine person, right? And every day I live with authenticity. Every day I live with my heart on my sleeve, right? Every day I try to do something for someone, or even for animals, man. Go outside, throw some peanuts on the ground for the squirrels. You know, every day I try to do something for something, right? Like animals, plants, people, myself, right? Even yourself, man. Even taking care of yourself is a good deed, bro. You know, it's a good deed to you. You know, you're living. You know, you're a living thing, man. You breathe air, you know, you drink water, you eat, you know, you use the bathroom, you know. Don't count yourself out, man. Maybe that occurring was a good deed for you, bro. You know, start looking at it as that, bro. You know, maybe that was needed for you to have clarity in your mind. You know, think about all the. Yeah, I know it's hard at first, but everyone, you know, through all the trauma we've been through, think about it. Think of how much clarity you have in your mind now. You know, and you're not stuck in that traumatizing situation. You know, sometimes it's hard to get out of that traumatizing situation, folks. I promise you. And for those that are joining in, hi, you know, make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, and leave a comment below. You know, and you don't even have to do that. But I'm just saying, if you ever want to talk again, you know, please feel free to reach out. You know, feel free to subscribe, you know, hit that like button, and comment in the section below. So, yeah, man. As I was telling my brother here, you know, and everyone here are my brothers and sisters, you know, and I mean that as a spiritual way. I mean that as a human connection way. You know, I mean that as like, I love you just as much as you love yourself. You know what I'm saying? For real. And if you don't, then I'm here to remind you how much you are loved. You know, in a spiritual way, not a religious one. Nothing's wrong with religion, okay? You guys all have the free will, but I'm a spiritual guy, not a religious one. So, yeah, man. You know, I'm sure it's sometimes we go through these traumatizing experiences, bro, and we it's we forget about ourselves, and instead of doing good deeds for ourselves, we actually do bad ones, bro. You know, bad frequencies, bad vibrations. You know, it's real simple. I tell everybody this, man. You know, life deals with three things, three very simple things: energy, frequencies, vibrations. Three things. That's all. It's nothing more complicated than that. Okay? We overcomplicate things. You know, we tend to overthink, you know, life, you know, like as far as like, we always try to find a reasoning behind something, you know, when there is no reasoning behind it, you know. Sometimes it's just an experience. And that's it. Just take it as an experience. I know it's very vague. I know some people are like, how can you say that? Everything has a meaning. No. No, no, no. That's what your brain tries to rationalize. You know, like it has to have a meaning. It has to. But it doesn't, you know. Not it's like trying to understand the meaning of the sun and the moon. They just are. You get what I'm saying? They just are. Oh, do you really think some frequencies really work like this much hearts? I'm gonna tell you something that's very interesting. Okay, so your heart is actually beating to a frequency, right? If that makes sense. You know what I mean? So like you know we all seen movies, right? You seen how the heart, you know, boom 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 boom, you know, that is a frequency, you know, because then what happens when it flatlines? There's no frequency, right? There's no vibration, there's no energy. You get what I'm saying? So to answer that, man, yes, you know, like the heart, right? Let's see, heart. Do you really think some frequencies really work like this much hurts. Oh, hurts. Yes, I do. But see, there goes me again. I always skip to something. I'm not completely reading it. So hurts is, because again we're talking about frequency, man. You know what I mean? Like we are energy, frequencies, and vibrations. That's all we are, man. So like it's kind of like this. I mean, you ever listen to like rap music, right? No matter where you are in the part of the world, there's rap music everywhere, right? You ever listen to rap music and then you're like, man, you feel some type of way, and then you listen to something else and you're like, you get to breathe, and you get the sense of clarity, man. Those are dealing with hurts, right? Especially when you're talking about something that sends out a frequency. Bottom line, it's dealing with hurts. You know what I mean? Like, does that make sense with you? Like, me talking to you, like me, this right here, this is a frequency that's sending out hertz. You get what I'm saying? That's how you get like high notes, low notes. Those are hertz, essentially, man. Those are frequencies. That's all it is. A hertz is it's just telling you the frequency level, bro. Yeah, it is. It is. Man, besides this, you guys, because I love the questions, man. Sometimes they say this, man, your brain has 6,000 thoughts, like, per minute, bro. Okay, so we gotta channel ourselves, man. But it's good because, to the hertz question, everything deals with hertz. Hertz is just a measurement of the frequency. That's it. The other question, or the comment, that's great, because I'm gonna tell you my philosophy on life, right? It is the same reason why it brings us together, right? Because think about it, life is beyond ourselves, man. I am nothing more than just a tool. A tool that may be used, you know, in the hands of others. Besides myself, meaning like I'm here to help, maybe promote good energy. Maybe you guys are just here just because I'm just my energy, my frequency, my vibration. You're like, he's just a cool guy. No, we did the laundry, but we just got back from it. But yeah, man, I believe that it's kind of like, you guys ever do something like, I'm sure when you're there and you did that small act of good deed, I guarantee not only did she feel good, but I'm pretty sure you did too, man. You guys ever wonder why? You know, that feels like that, man. It's because I believe this. This is my philosophy. I believe we're all one. You know what I mean? I know that nowadays in this new world order, they try to divide people and they try to make us fight again, fight each other and all that, silly stuff. But at the end of the day, we're all one. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're all one species, if that makes sense. Of course, you got different nationalities, but still, like, you bleed just like I bleed. Your heart works just like my heart works. Your brain thinks just like my brain thinks. So with this being said, I believe that it's good to have a mindset that unifies people, man. That unifies people, that bring everything back together. Because there's so much, when they refer to disconnect, right? Especially now in the day and age, it's a disconnect mentally, it's a disconnect physically, and it's a disconnect spiritually. And what I mean by that is, right? So mentally, it's a disconnect between, the whole thing, right? So when they're saying mind, right? It's a disconnect from the mind, from the body, from the spirit, right? And what I mean by that is your mind could go against the body, right? And then your body could go against the spirit, okay? Which causes a disconnect all around. And what I mean by that is think about how how modern the world is, right? And nothing's wrong with it, right? But think about how certain people that you may know may act a little different than what you might imagine. You know what I'm saying? Like, meaning, like, for example, like, you would think, like, people would say hi, you know, that they would open up doors for people, you know, that they would be kind with, you know, to each other, that there would be no discrimination, no hate, right? Because the thing with hate, man, is contrary to belief, hate is something that is conditioned. You know what I mean? It's not something that you wake up and think about. You don't wake up and be like, I hate I hate this. You know, like it's not like that, man. It's a conditioning, you know, that is actually implemented in the mind, right? Which I was just talking about, which causes a disconnect. You get what I'm saying? Because if you're disconnected up here, then you'll be disconnected physically. And if you're disconnected physically, then you'll be disconnected spiritually. You know? And for those that might not know what I mean exactly in this moment, you will when, you know, if you say and you listen or you go back and you watch it, okay, and then you open up your mind to it, you'll see the repeating pattern that keeps people oppressed no matter where you are, okay? Because the New World Order, right, is a global takeover, right? And I know certain people may be like, what is he talking about? You know, but you have to think outside yourself, right? And look at it as a systematic thing. Okay, my wife's back.
Oh,
As a
hey, y'all.
systematic thing. And what I mean by that is life is beyond just you and I. You know, we are nothing more than tools. So we have to look at the general masses, the majority of people, and seeing how it's affecting their lives. You get what I'm saying? And that is when the change will come in. So for those that just joined, or for those who may not be aware of what I'm talking about, and for those that are, you know, that stayed and listened, please, you know, watch the video again. You know, I started talking about it about 30 minutes into this live, and really open up your mind and check out what I'm informing you guys about, because this is a serious thing. You know, again, as I was telling you, there's only three things in life: energies, frequencies, and vibrations. You know, it was a lot of things that are implemented just to confuse you. You know, example, people think, you know, you gotta understand how these individuals studied the mind. You know what I'm saying? So this new world order was studying humans, right, to the point of their existence. You get what I'm saying? Meaning that they were studying humans and things they would do in certain situations. You understand? So to create confusion in the mind, they created certain terminologies and certain informations, or you know, certain guides that provided false information that will pull you further away from the truth, that will leave you, right, still disconnected from yourself. You get what I'm saying? So what I'm implying is, they try to tell you you have a fight or flight sensor, right? Saying, oh, when you're in trouble, you're either going to run or you're gonna stay and fight, right? That is, I use this as an example because it's a good example. Okay, it is never like that. Okay, the human body, right, will always fight when it needs to. You get what I'm saying? So if you are in a situation and your spirit feels like running away is not going to help the situation, then it will trigger a response throughout the body that is signaling to the mind that is saying, hey, this energy, this frequency, the vibration is very, very strong. And if we turn our backs, we will get attacked. You get what I'm saying? So what happens is you stay and you fight. You get what I'm saying? Just like if the body and if the spirit, because you have to understand the spirit sees energies. You get what I'm saying? When you walk into a room and you're like, man, the air is, it's very thick in here. I don't like the atmosphere. That is not, it is not it is not a mental thing. It is not a physical thing. It is a spiritual thing. You get what I'm saying? So your spirit is the one that is saying, hey, we're not liking this atmosphere. We're not liking this frequency, this vibration, this energy, because your spirit sees it. And it's kind of like a cat that sees colors. Okay, that's the best analogy I could point out. So your spirit sees the color and it says, okay, it's time for us to go, because we know that this is not the place where we want to be at. You understand? Not saying that it's not a place that you could change, but in that moment, the spirit sees something beyond the physical eye can see. So therefore, it tells itself, hey, it's time to go. We're not going to sit here and fight this situation or fight in this situation, because it is not the time for it. You get what I'm saying? So when they created these terms, right, what it did to the mind is it tricked the mind. You get what I'm saying? It tricked the mind and rationalizing things that don't need to be rationalized. You see what I'm saying? It is. Whatever you're in that part of the world, dude, what I tell people are not, it's not lies, dude. It's if you, I don't know, because forgive me, I don't like to assume things. So I don't know the teachings where you are from, but there is books that will actually tell you what I'm talking about. As far as, hey, the energies, the frequencies, the vibrations, how to, control your mind, right? How to nourish the body, right? How to manifest or work with the spirit. It's a serious thing, man. It's a very, very serious thing, But see, and the difference is it's all about where you are at and what is being implemented by the outside forces. You get what I'm saying? Because this new world order was set to conquer the world. Not just out here in the States, man. You know what I mean? It's not just the States. It's a global takeover. That's why it's called a new world order. Now, it's different depending on where you are. And it's different, depending on what book you're necessarily reading, right? Because again, I didn't read no books, man. This is all experience. But again, my experience, is or might be a little bit different than your experience, right? But the experience is still the same. Does that make sense to you? It's still the same. We're just at different locations. Just like the time here is different compared to the time that you are in, but the time is still the same. You know what I'm saying? Sun might be out here, moon might be out over there, and then a couple hours, moon is out here, sun is out there. Still the same thing. You get what I'm saying? And that's where I'm trying to imply to other individuals, or tell individuals and imply that it was just things that was created to throw you off balance, man. Because if you are enlightened, then you will no longer fall victim into this, this what I call the rat race. You know what I'm saying? People think the rat race is going to work and clocking in, clocking out. That is a small, significant piece. The major piece is us being in this repeating cycle that disconnects individuals, that leave people broken or poor in the mind. Not a financial gain. Being broke or being poor is not a financial situation. It is a mind thing. The you cannot think about it. You cannot be broke, right? Unless you're broken. You cannot be poor unless you're poor minded. So those are things that were just thrown out there to, mislead you, man. So when we're going back into this, right, about the whole good deed, you know, sometimes we put ourselves last and do what we think is recommended, but it is not justifiable for us. You know what I'm saying? Because we could continue living this rat race, but is it a good deed to you? It's not. You know what I mean? It's not. It's like you have to understand out here where I'm at in the United States, right? When they were taking, and this is just a metaphor, when they were taking stallions, right, horses, right, they broke them mentally, and then they domesticated them. You cannot grab a wild horse in the wild and be like, come here, I want you to come here. No, you have to break it. You gotta capture it. You gotta oppress it, right? Keep it hungry, you know. Might abuse it until it succumbs to what you want it to do. You get what I'm saying? That's the same thing, brother. I tell people, man, all the time, we are nothing more than prisoners of war. And that is a very true thing, brother. Very true thing. You know what I mean? It is. You know how funny it is, brother, that we try to fight each other, but I probably look no different than you. You get what I'm saying? And I'm on a whole other side of the planet. Doesn't make sense. So it's, but that's just, man, that's just my philosophy, man. I could get into it all the time. So again, I know you're asking about hurts. Hurts is just, again, it's a technical term that's really irrelevant. You know what I'm saying? Because why? Because frequencies, vibrations, and energy really does change a person's life. You know what I'm saying? It really does. It really truly does, man. So the technical terms that they try to use, just remember, it's irrelevant because we already know the answer, right? It does. It does. It does. And if you think I'm lying after this, you know, listen to one song, right? And listen to different genres. I don't know the genres out there, but I'm sure it's the same. Man, I'm telling you, bro. I wouldn't lie to you, bro. I wouldn't lie to you, you know. But the philosophy, bro, it's all of ours. You get what I'm saying? I'm nothing more than just, remember, I'm just nothing more than just a tool. Just a tool to help remind you of something that you might have forgotten. But still, deep down inside of you, the same knowledge. You know what I mean? Don't make me get on my Yoda stuff, bro. I get on my Yoda stuff. You know what I mean? You have the same knowledge I have. I promise you do. You just have to be aware and see that, hey, same right. You know what I mean? And then focus on yourself. You know, as far as nourishing yourself, as far as taking care of yourself, you know. And during the way, man, along the way, of course, man, you're gonna find, you'll you'll find individuals that love your philosophy, right? Because I tell people all the time, man, the real meaning of free will is whatever you want to do, man. Whatever you want to do. If you want to sit there and you want to share your philosophy with the world, do it. You know what I mean? If you want to sit there and you want to, you know, be a farmer and get back to the world, do it. You know, if you want to create a business plan that's going to help liberate the world, do it, man. Because life is beyond us. You have to understand that. It is beyond us. Doing something for yourself, again, you have to understand it's a repeating chain. Okay? So when you work only for yourself, then you cease to help the next one that may need help from you. And that's not right. And the only reason why it's not right, and I'm not saying keep giving to individuals that are taking advantage of you. I'm not saying do that. What I'm saying is, you know, help people along the way that are willing and wanting to really be helped. Not individuals that just, you know, that just feels like they need it. It's a difference. You'll come to understand that too, man. You know, everyone feel like they need something, right? I mean, this, right? I need this. No, I don't. You know what I mean? No, I don't. You know, and if I'm really willing and wanting, right, to better myself, then I mean those will cease to exist. You know what I'm saying? It's just little things, man, that was used out there just to mislead you. You know, it is, man. Because I'll tell you the honest truth, man. In life, you really need nothing. Is that if that makes sense to you, right? I mean, you don't. I mean, think about it. I mean, you don't need nothing, right? I mean, everything you have, you got, right? I mean, air, right? It's not like you need air, right? The body wants it, of course, you know, but you don't. I mean, it's not like, and what I mean by that, it's not like you're in a desperate situation of needing something, because everything you have, everything you need, you already have. So now it's just about wanting it. You know what I'm saying? And being willing to work towards it. You know? Because everything, the Creator provided everything for us. You want any more of this?
Well, you want the rest?
No, nothing. Where are you going?
I'll take a little bit. I'm going inside real fast.
Are you leaving me?
I'm going inside real fast. I'm coming right back.
Okay. I'll be right here sharing my philosophy.
I'll come back out. Do you want the rest?
You can have it if you want.
Okay.
'Cause I'll drink it too. You can have it. You have it.
Okay. I'll be back.
Yeah, the reason why, man, is because I'm gonna tell you, it was implemented in the mind of what you need, not what you want. You know what I'm saying? I mean, think about it, right? People say, I need a job. I need a job. You know, is it the job you want? That's the question. You know what I mean? We understand, you know, we understand you want money, right? But what is it you want to do that is going to provide what you want, right? Not what you need. Everything is, that's a deception, man. Everything you ever need is already provided. Even if you sat here and, oh, no, she's fine. Listen, bro. Listen, I spend time with my wife all the time. We're together all the time, brother. All the time. You know what I mean? She knows I love her, right? And she knows I'm gonna always be there for her. It's never gonna change, bro. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you know, I mean, She knows she's always wanted. You know what I'm saying? She's always wanted. So, but no, man, I am just. I mean, I'll be honest with you. After this, we're gonna go inside, probably make a cake. I gotta put in some applications. Not. It's just it. This is a part of a journey that I've been going through, but I have to do it because I signed up for this program and etc. 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 It's a long story, man. But I do it because I want the money back, right? Because the experience wasn't as useful. Ooh, got used back. It wasn't as useful as I thought it was. So that's why I do that. But no, man, no, I spend time with her all the time, bro. She knows I love her. She knows I ain't going nowhere. And yeah, man, you know, so different. That's a whole nother story, man. When you find someone, brother, you know, it would never be questioned. You know what I mean? Like the attention, right? And of course, you know, women have these moments where they need to be reassured, right? It's because of the conditioning that was implemented in life that created insecurities in people. Okay, but women are more emotional than men. Okay, and that is just the truth. Okay, it is not to sound sexist in any ways, right? It's just the truth, man. You know, they go through certain emotions that we don't necessarily. And it's funny. She's making us something to eat. That's why she went inside. But no, man. It's just they go through certain things. They go through certain things, man, that we just don't experience, bro. And that's just the honest truth, man. So that's me messaging her. But yeah, man, you know, they just go through certain emotions we just don't go through. And that's okay. You know, that's the balance of life. You know what I mean? Cuz as a man, right? As men, we're it's kind of like this, man. You ever heard the yin and yang, right? The two fish that are swimming in the opposite direction, but they're still swimming in the same direction, right? It's because as for us men, sometimes we are extremely off balance. That is why, you know, but listen, okay? This is very important. That is why we seek companionship, okay? It's because we know deep down inside that we longer for more than just ourselves. You know what I'm saying? That we want more than just ourselves. Okay? Again, you can't sit there and say, I need a woman. No, you want a woman. You get what I'm saying? It's already provided, man. You can't say I need her. I know I want her in my life. You know, because when you start, that's a good, that is the real reasoning why I tell you don't say need. Because when you sit here and you say, I need someone, it takes the power away from yourself. You get what I'm saying? I need her. Who has the power? It's no longer you. It's the other individual. So when you say I want her, who's in control? You are. I want her in my life. You get what I'm saying? And that's how it goes, brother. Same thing as that's life, bro. That is life. That's why you say I want, this for myself. You know. Don't never say I need this. for myself. You don't need nothing. It's provided. You want it. What do you want? Those are the questions. I had someone ask me, man, ask me certain things like that. Like, what is it, I want? And I can tell you straight up, man, I am still working on focusing on what I want in my life, because I have been living a life in nothing but lies, deceptions, misleading, misguided, you know, malnourished, all the above, all the negative, all the negative things I was living. And now, since I'm off the rat race, okay, because the rat race, it's not what people think. It's a hamster wheel. You know what I'm saying? Think of it like a hamster on a wheel that keeps going in circles and circles and circles. That is my real analogy of a rat race. You know what I'm saying? Because rats don't race. You ain't never seen two rats side by side say, let's race. You ain't never seen that. You will never see that. See? These are certain things that were used to misguide you, to mislead you. Serious. Very serious, man. And I gotta use the bathroom, too. But, yeah. Certain things, man, that are used to play, that are used to disconnect the mind from the body, from the spirit. I just became aware of it when I stopped playing the game. Stop playing the game. What are you doing?
Just getting back from the store.
You so high up, or are you coming down?
I'm sore. Oh, you guys are finishing up washing?
No, we finished washing.
Oh, okay.
What's that in your pocket? A candy bar?
No, kiwi.
Oh, okay. Your other pocket? Your phone?
Yeah.
Okay. Where'd they go?
I don't know.
I don't know. I gave him the car seat.
Huh?
I gave him the car seat.
Okay.
I don't know if they're inside. I haven't been inside yet.
No, they're not here. They left. They went somewhere with Norma. Okay.
You got the kids, or where the kids go?
With her.
Oh, okay.
I just watched them because she had to go do a test.
Oh, okay.
And that was it. Alright, I'm gonna shut this door.
Good. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's my mom. But yeah, brother. Thank you for reaching out, bringing me out. I appreciate it. I'm thankful. Thankful for these conversations. I'm thankful that you stayed, man. And watched the video the whole way, interacted in the video the whole way. It matters, man. It matters, man. It doesn't just matter to me, because it matters to me, and for that individual that just joined, hi, welcome. It matters to yourself too, man. It does. Because, again, I am only a tool. Just a tool to help bring awareness. That's it. Yeah, man. Thankful, man. You're welcome. You're welcome, man. Thank you, man. You folks staying here, coming, and, even those that come and go, man, it brings me some reassurance, too, that, that everyone, is not lost, man, because a lot of individuals are just lost, and it's okay, brother. It is okay. It took me some time to finally find myself, man, and a lot of individuals, still like to doom scroll, right? Yeah, man, you make sure you get some rest, man. Make sure you get some rest. And if you ever need me, man, just reach back out and listen. The videos are always going to be there. Alright? And you will watch this video and know that I'm talking to you. And even in the times that I am not here, I'll always be there with you. And you even have the videos, you know, to help show that I'm here with you, brother. You know, I'm speaking to you. How can I say? I'm speaking to you from the present. It's not. I gotta check, man. Sometimes, man, YouTube be very meticulous, man. And then my wife, she deals with it a lot for me. But I'll go inside and I'll tell her, hey, these videos are sentimental to me. Please keep them posted, and she will. She's a great woman. You guys are great people. But yeah, man. This video though will be there. And sometimes, I don't know, man. Sometimes YouTube like breaks it down or something. I don't know, man. YouTube's just a tool for me, man. It's just a tool for me to go out there and to reach out to individuals that are needing, that polite conversation from me. And that's it. That's what I do it for, man. I don't, be honest, man. I mean, YouTube doesn't pay me nothing. They ain't paying me a cent. And it's okay, man. I don't do this for money. I don't. I do this to help bring awareness to individuals, man. I do this because I love people. And I do this because I love my brothers and sisters of all nationalities and from all over the world. I do, And I'm here for everyone, So one day, you folks could be there for someone else. That's the true meaning of gifts. Is the meaning of a gift is to pass it down to someone else, not in an exchange of receiving a gift, but so they could bear that gift to someone else. That's another thing, man. We live in a world where we're like, I give you something, I want something back. No, man. It's not the way it works, man. A gift is to gift to someone and to hope that they bear the gift to someone else. That is why, me personally, that is why I love sharing knowledge and my philosophies and my sense of humor, with individuals, because I know one day you will be here and maybe I will be there watching you. You never know, man. You never know. So, but yeah, man, you all have a great day. I know I could do this all day with you folks, man. I love you guys so much, man. I love you guys as peoples, as my brothers and sisters, man. Because I'm tell you all, man. I believe in human. Forget they call it a humanitarian, but that's just another technical term. Basically, what I am a person that loves and believes in people, because I know that we all, have the gift to gift the gift to someone else. You understand? And that's what it really means to me. Yeah, man. Yeah. If you ever, at any time, I guess you can't go live. I for some reason, I thought you could just, like, click the button and be like, oh, yeah, I want to go live with him. Let me just click and see if I go live with him. Because I always allow people to go live with me. I am just new to doing a lot of this, so I'm not too educated or familiar with how to do that. But yeah, man, whenever, we go live together, I always allow, I don't mind going live together. We do have an Instagram, and I don't know if the Instagram's with the YouTube channel. Yeah, it is, but it's okay. You can. So I'm assuming it is 5 a.m. over there. So we're on a 12-hour. Remember this. It's a 12-hour difference. Okay? So whenever you want to go live, just keep in mind that it's a 12-hour difference. And if you want me to join, then I try not to be up like as early, cuz sometimes I'll stay up till the next day. I try not to do that because it's not good for me. Um but yeah, just keep in mind we're 12 hours apart, okay? And if you ever wanted to interact or anything, just remember, like, so if it's 5 a.m. here, right? Well, 5:26 a.m. here. Or no, oh my goodness. It's 5:26 p.m. here. So I'm assuming it is 5:26 a.m. over there. Okay? And that's alright. So just remember that we're just 12 hours apart. And whenever you need me, I'll be there. And it's hard for me to like comment, back in the comment sections, because I just went live just to try to see when we'll meet each other, because I was unsure when you would, be on YouTube. But yeah, anytime, man. We'll catch up soon. From my heart, to yours. I love you, brother. And I love everyone that came and joined and left, and then came and joined or left and never came back to join. Love and respect. Big hugs to all my brothers and sisters. I love you sincerely, and we will catch up later. And if you ever need me, just leave a comment in the comment section below. In any video, because my wife will see it, she'll reach out to me. Because sometimes I'll see it, I might not. I seen yours today, so I wanted to join up. But yeah, man, yeah, just leave a comment in the section below of any video, and I'll tune in. Peace, brother. Big love. Big love. Yeah. Share the Instagram too. Sure. I'll put it on the YouTube. I'll ask my wife to put it on the YouTube. I think she already did. But yeah, man, we'll join on Instagram too. But yeah, man. Peace, brother.